So if anyone can dig up dirt on Annie, it's Harley.
Yeah. Well, I hope there's something to find.
What, are you kidding? In less than a year, she pretended to be my sister. She had me framed for murder. She kidnapped your daughter. That's for starters. She did all that in a year. Can you imagine what she must have accomplished in 20 plus?
Yep, I guess you don't wake up one day and decide to be a psycho.
No, that takes years and years of practice.
Well, she better have done a great job of hiding everything because we only need one thing.
Yep. And then we can have her probation revoked and have her thrown in jail where she belongs. So she can't hurt my family or me ever again. Harley!
Company.
Yeah. Hi. Oh, Philip! Hi. Is this a bad time?
No worse than usual. What's up?
Well, good, because we need your help. It's about the woman that his father is going to marry.
Reva, can we do this some other time?
Why, because Philip is Alan's son?
You know what, if this was about Annie, it's actually a good thing he's here. He can help. Lives under the same roof as her.
I got the deadbolts on my bedroom door to prove it.
This also has to do with your father.
Oh, Cassie,
That's okay, Reba. Cassie, I learned over the years not to make a practice of defending my father. And as far as Annie is concerned, you have an idea about how to get rid of her, I'm all for it.
You don't want your father to marry Annie.
I think he is absolutely insane to even be considering it.
There. Is that good enough?
Okay, good. Because we want to derail this marriage before the preacher can say, "Dearly beloved."
Really? Well, I thought you'd be thrilled to see those two bonded together forever.
Oh, yeah. Well, that was before I was informed that if Alan and Annie get married, their combined Lewis Oil stock gives them the right to a seat on the board.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy is right.
Well, now that we know everyone wants to stop this unholy union, how do you propose we go about it?
Well, that's why we need you. We need you to find a way to get Annie to violate her parole so that we can have her thrown into jail.
That's right. We decided a crackpot like Annie must have a closet full of skeletons. And all we need to do is find the one to stop her once and for all.
Maybe if we got a really, really big can of bug spray.
We already tried that.
If Alan and Annie do get a seat on the Lewis Oil board, they're going to worm their way into our lives so far, we won't be able to get them out.
Oh, and I can tell you how pleasant that'll be.
I am so tired of being afraid. I'm tired of wondering what she's going to do to us next. I want her out of the way.
Okay, well, let's go over what we already know about Miss Annie Dutton. She's an orphan. She has no living relatives to speak of. She was raised in Chicago, spent some time in Cincinnati, where she eventually got her nursing license and worked at Chicago General.
Where she met and married one Rick Bauer, MD.
Yes. Rick Bauer, a bout with alcoholism ended her marriage and her career in Chicago.
And that's when she waltzed into Springfield, set her sights on Josh, and got him.
When you came back, she fell off the wagon, which is actually when that's when I took her up to the Bauer cabin and tried to get her clean and sober.
Didn't do a very good job.
Thank you.
Well, I am going to speak to Mr. Rick Bauer because he was married to her and he'd know more about her than anybody else in this town. In the meantime, can you guys think of anything, no matter how small, that she might have let slip about her past?
You know,
Anything at all?
even if I remembered anything, I can swear to you that I'm sure she's never said an honest word to me in her life.
Nah. Well, she must have said something to someone in Springfield. What does that mean?
It's probably nothing.
What? No, just say it. Just say it.
I just remember something that Annie said to me when she was up at the cabin drying out. I mean, she was, you know, practically hallucinating at the time. It probably didn't mean anything at all.
She hit rock bottom then, Philip. She might have told you something that she hasn't told anybody else.
Absolutely. That's one of the first things they taught us about interrogation at the academy. You break the scale down, and then you lean on him for answers.
Well, she was definitely broken down. She kept talking about how she had to stop letting everybody else take the fall for what she did. Actually, she said that. She said that I was taking the fall just like he did.
Did he tell you?
Who?
Yeah.
Rick? Who, Rick?
No, it wasn't.
Josh?
It was somebody else, and it was about something illegal. I thought at first that she was just talking about when she took the drugs from Cedars, but she wasn't. She kept saying that this guy took the fall for her when some deal fell through.
Guy, did she say what his name was?
Yeah, she did. Oh, what was his name?
Come on, you gotta think. This could be really important.
Let me think. Oh, God, I remember at the time. It sounded like something familiar. It was like an athlete's name or a...
An athlete? Okay, so, what sport? Hockey, football, baseball, basketball.
Baseball. I think it was baseball.
Okay. Baseball, pitcher, catcher.
Short. It was
A shortstop.
Yeah, it was a shortstop. It was a great shortstop.
Okay.
It was like a Hall of Fame shortstop.
Okay, a great shortstop. Pee Wee Reese, Phil Rizzuto, Bucky Dent.
Bucky Dent is not in the Hall. What are you
Oh,
talking
he was
about?
a great shortstop, though. I won a lot of money when he hit that home run.
You want some money, so he's a great shortstop?
I'm not saying that. I'm just
Hello, back to the case. Annie's friend. Who was it?
Ernie Banks! It was Ernie Banks. That's who it was.
Annie knew Mr. Cub?
No, it wasn't Ernie Banks. It sounded like Ernie
sounded
Banks,
like
but it wasn't
Ernie
Ernie. It was, something with an E. Eddie. Might have been Eddie. Might have been Eddie Banks. I think it was Eddie Banks. That's who took the fall for her.
Well, that might be just what we need. So you've never heard of anyone by the name of Annie Dutton? She lived on 15 Clarendon Street. That was the last known address that I have for her. Okay, well, thank you very much for your time.
Another strikeout.
Yeah.
How many numbers have you called?
That would be Eddie Banks, number 9.
Okay, well, keep dialing. You've got 10 more. And really try to soften them up. You want to make it impossible for them to say no to you.
Oh, please, boss.
Go ahead.
Oh, Cassie, what's the other numbers there?
Oh, okay. 3, 7,
Well, check you out.
5, 1.
What did I do now?
I don't know. I'm just enjoying watching your prime suspect routine.
Oh, thank you. I hope it's turning you on.
Well, no, you're good.
Thanks.
Okay, let's get this over with. About what we were discussing before.
Oh.
No, I want to talk
I
about
can't
it.
believe I said that. I'm
It's
really
all right.
embarrassed. I can't believe I said
Look,
that.
we weren't ready to have that conversation. All right, Buzz just sort of threw it out there. It took me by surprise, too.
Well, that's my dad for you.
Well, the problem is now we have the elephant in the middle of the room.
What?
Never mind. We're going to ignore it. We're going to live together, and we love each other. Okay, let's just see where that takes us, all right?
Okay.
Okay.
That sounds great. What were you talking about, the elephant? I should just leave. My front door open today.
Well,
Hey, Hart.
Is Cassie here, buddy?
She sure is. Come on in.
Hi, hey, Cat.
Hello?
Thanks.
Can I talk to you out here?
Yeah,
For a second? Quick?
What's up?
You
Wow.
so good.
What was this for?
Because I'm so lucky to have you in my life.
Luck had nothing to do with it. You earned me.
Well, I'm gonna keep earning you, starting tonight.
Tell me about the surprise.
I can't do that.
Well, then give me a hint.
Oh, well, it's about ends and new beginnings. And that is all I can tell you.